defender return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Here we go. Shot.
Here's our first carry for their running back. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 42-yard line.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll bring this up to the 48-yard line. And that's a first down.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Right back to him on 1st down. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. 1st down, KC.
Let's go now.
Now they'll throw it with Wilson. On the move left. He'll tuck it and take off. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Give him 11 on the scramble. And give them a new set of downs. Now a give on the ground. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. From the gun, it's Wilson. Throw left side, finds down.
That's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
On 2nd down, Wilson. That is brought in at the 10. And he'll be taken down. We have a chance for the first points of this game as they set up 1st and goal.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down and goal to
Play action. It's Wilson. That's into the hands of Worthy once again. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Chiefs. Touchdown number 9 for the year. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
The extra point by Butker is good, and the Chiefs will take a 7-0 lead.
Texans nothing. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. The return starts from the 5. They are going to be backed up to start. What a big hit on the return. Stopped him right in his tracks. Now the former Ohio State Buckeye, here's J.K. Dobbins. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
Down at his own 8-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Second down and 8. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And he's going to get this up to the 22-yard line.
It's a gain
A pickup of 14 on that one. It's good for a Texans first down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It is a big-time play for Houston. 32 yards. So they come to the line for first down and 10. On the ground, here's Dobbins. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 17 yards, the gain there. First down for Houston.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
His offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. If they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
They'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
That is caught. And he's in. Alec Pierce. Touchdown, Texans.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession. And they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop. And they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Now Andres Borregales for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Texans come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Get your money up. I put money down. On all of us. On my people now. On what I love. Ooh, baby.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Get it.
Now it's Wilson. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
35-yard line.
Come on. Ready?
They'll turn and hand this one off. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line.
Third down and 9.
Brings up third down and 9.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, Wilson. That is hot. He gets the hookup with Rice. And this will bring them all the way down to the 20-yard line. Big play for KC to gain a 43 yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Handoff here, up the middle. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the lines. It's a loss of a couple.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Pair of sevens on the scoreboard. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. The Chiefs have it here to start quarter number 2. They come up now on third down and 4 to go. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. Any turnover down here hurts, Greg. These feel even worse because you have the reception. Looks like you're going to gain yardage, and then the fumble and the turnover, the defense takes the ball.
And they got exactly what they wanted out of the pass play, Mike. They're able to make the completion, but now as the ball carrier, you cannot be thinking, oh, I have to score, get it in the end zone. You still have to protect the ball. He doesn't. The ball gets knocked free.
He gets free. Still going. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 84 yards. Touchdown, Houston. No problem there on the extra point, and the Texans move out to a 14-7 lead. So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. This returnable from the 4. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Go! Ready?
The drive will start on the ground. Into space. Inside the 40. To the 20. And he's going to go all the way. An electrifying run. 76 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run play is to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. We'll go 3 tight ends here on first and 10. They'll run it with Dobbins out of the pistol. Up the sideline to the 40. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
The Texans first down. A gain of 26 yards. And the Texans first down.
Here's Williams on first and 10. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline. And out of bounds, but in business. They're going to have it first and goal inside the 5. It is a big-time play for Houston. A pickup of 44 yards. Dobbins is into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston.
Touchdown, Houston.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. This is a short kick, returnable from the 13. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Take over first and 10.
Ready
At
up.
their own 27-yard line.
Let's go. Ready, ready.
They'll begin here on the ground. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Get it. Ready, ready.
They'll stick with him again. Room up at the sideline at the 45. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. They'll get 19 out of that play. Good for a Chiefs first down.
47-yard line.
Steady.
They go play action now. Wilson to the left side in the hands of Rice. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. On the move at the 14-yard line. It's first and 10.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
A handoff as they try to run it here. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Now after the play, looks like we have an injury for one of the Chiefs. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment.
Come on, come on. Set.
Wilson to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make...
He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Kansas City. It's his third touchdown catch this year. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
This one taken at the 7. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. Forced out wide. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
Brings up a third down and 10 yards to go.
To throw is Williams. A throw left side, caught by Sinnott. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
16 yards.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain.
He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play. That's exactly what they did.
And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Can't ask for much more. On the screen, they gain 19 yards and a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Off play action. Here's Williams. And this one is caught by Pierce. And he will score! Allen Pierce. Touchdown, Houston. That's a 2-touchdown game for us. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season.
The kick is good.
And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Now return coming from the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down. Wilson. Working the right side. Taken in by Rice. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
22 yards.
He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now. And a first down to boot.
Ready.
Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pick up a 14 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Ready.
Now Wilson. He will let this go. Deep downfield for down. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down. Tank Dell was the one he was looking for. And it'll be second down.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
Back to throw. Wilson. Rolling right. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it. And it brings up third down.
Get it.
Now it's Wilson. Checking it down. This one is caught. They get 18 on that one. And the Chiefs have a first down. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. Again, Wilson. Headed left, buying time. He's going to keep it himself. And the Chiefs are going to have first and goal, trying to finish out this drive with a touchdown. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So not quite first and goal. It's first and 10. They're pretty close. On the run to the right. To the end zone. It's intercepted. And the Texans are going to get the football here as it'll come out to the 20.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception. But in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue. Because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to enter.
And he's got it to the 35-yard line. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this second quarter. As caught, that's Lane. And a 20 on the heels of another big play to begin this drive. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Williams. He's going to look for the home run ball. And the Chiefs will take over here just shy of the 30.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus. And that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
Come on.
They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
He'll give it to Dobbins. And the defense strings him out. He'll fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Brought down by Nick Bolton. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 28-yard line.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's Williams now to throw. He's got this on target to Addison. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. A gain there of 15. It's good for a Texans first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Now it's Dobbins. And to pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Throwing is Williams. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down.
So the hope is your 1/3 down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points. But after that 3rd down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he will go all the way. Jalen Lane. Touchdown, Texans. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The extra point now for Borregales. He's got it. And the Texans will extend this 3rd quarter lead. So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Here we go. Cut.
Play action. It's Wilson. Complete left side to Worthy. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
10 yards on the
Enviable
pickup.
spot to
It's
operate
second
from.
and
Here's
inches.
second and inches.
At the
Get it.
45-yard
Go.
line.
Up the middle they go. And that'll give them a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds. Second and inches.
It's second and inches. At the 42-yard line.
Working from the shotgun. He'll hand this one off. And he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the first down.
First and 10 at the
Here we
40-yard
go. Here we
line.
go. Ready.
From the gun, it's Wilson. A throw left side finds down. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. That's good for 27 and a first down. Down at the 12. It's first and 10.
At the 12-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Wilson. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. And the Texans force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 10.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you were sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Here's a second and 6.
Second and 6.
A play fake. Now Williams. Here's a deep shot for Pierce. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
6 yards to go.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
On third down, it's Williams. And that is incomplete. Trent McDuffie right there with a tight defensive coverage. So, on fourth down, on comes Tommy Townsend to punt for Houston, as he'll take this a yard or two into his own end zone. And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50, set up the offense with a short field.
Buffalo 18. Come on. Come on. Set.
On first down, Wilson. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And it's going to bring up a third down. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And the Texans are going to get the football here at their own 38-yard line.
Look, Mike, the reality here is that he's just not seeing the field. That he needs to. Now, give credit. A big part of this is the defense doing an excellent job disguising its coverages all game long. Just before the snap, when he thinks he has the answers, the secondary changes the questions, and they've been rewarded with 3 picks for their effort.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the first down.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
Intercepted. The Chiefs make over first and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Yellow. Outside.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Now, after the play, looks like we have an injury for one of the Chiefs. First and 10 for Mahomes. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
43.
On second down, Mahomes. He'll try to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Oh, big hole left side. And the defense finds the end zone. Great work inside by the linebacker. He takes it back the other way for the touchdown.
Yeah, he just never saw the linebacker in the middle of the field, Mike, and the quarterback was locked in on his receiver. And once that ball came out of his hand, I think he wanted it back.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. A return now from the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. They go play action with Mahomes. That one thrown on the run, but the receiver had to reach back, couldn't bring it in, and it is incomplete.
He just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Throwing from the gun. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. Going to be caught. And he is going to have a Chiefs first down. Big letdown defensively. They allow him to convert on 4th and long. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. On to the 4th quarter we go, and it begins with a McCaffrey run. He finds a seam, a good run, up past the 40. Let's give him 9 on that one.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
And they get him to the ground, but he's all the way down to the 35-yard line. 22 yards, the pickup there. First down, KC.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They run once more with McCaffrey. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete, but a flag down in the backfield. That's the area we usually see holding. Mahomes going to throw here on third down. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to have the Chiefs first down. They wind up getting 13 yards on that fourth down conversion.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to McCaffrey. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. This one complete right side. And they continue to churn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with first and goal.
First down and goal to go.
McCaffrey is in. Touchdown Chiefs. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a two-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Chiefs 28. Harrison Butker.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This will be returned from the 6. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. A run with Dobbins. And he shows off those strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
Coming open is Pierce. It's on target. Trying to get to that pylon. Not there, but very close. They'll mark him out at the 1. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. A gain of 57 yards. They'll try to run this one in. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he is going to come up short.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
A little closer. Here's second and goal. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he will take it in himself. Caleb Williams. Touchdown, Houston. The PAT up and good. And the Texans will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. This taken at the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 27-yard line.
first down. It's Mahomes. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do, if that's the case, is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3. Now it is first and goal.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Here's a run. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. They have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
Go again from the 3. It is second and goal. They'll go with him again. And this time he's in. Hey, Dobbins. Touchdown, Texans. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Borregales now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Texans are able to extend the lead.
Chiefs 28.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball is going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Yellow.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And that is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Chiefs first down.
Kansas City Chiefs first down.
Yellow.
First and 10 at the
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Working the right side, taken in by Rice. And they'll get about half what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
Yellow.
At the 47-yard line.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And the Texans are going to get the football at their own 40. Now Williams going to keep it himself. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. Here's a second and 12.
Second and 12 at the 38-yard line.
On the ground, here's Dobbins. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up third and...
So it's a win for the visiting Texans. They're able to